Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arushi and I create beauty content on here on YouTube and also on my Snapchat and on my Instagram and everywhere. So today I'm going to be bringing you a review and tutorial of the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. This one here in the shade Smoky and Highlight. The only reason I purchased this palette is because of this shade over here, this purpley shimmery one, and this shade over here, the purpley matte one. Like the way the palette has been created, it is so aesthetically pleasing to me, and I, to be honest, had super high expectations from this. Palette retails for, let me just check and tell you, yes, this retails for 1725 in India, and the total contents of this palette are 13.28 grams. You can only buy this online on Nykaa.com. They do have some NYX products in Sephora stores, but they don't have the full collection. The full collection is available only exclusively on Nykaa and nowhere else. You get 16 shadows, and that's an insane amount of product for 1725. On swatching this palette, the first things that I was really interested in were, of course, a couple of the matte shades, the light ones, and I really wanted them to be true to color because it's very hard to get matte light colors correct in the formulation. And as you can see, as a finger swatch, it really is true to color, and they are a little chalky, but they're definitely pretty highly pigmented, and I can appreciate that. Then the next thing I was really interested in, of course, was this shade and this shade. These are essentially the same exact shade, as you can see, except one is slightly shimmery and one is matte. So again, let's just test these out. This is the shimmery shade, and I was so super happy with this that I can't tell you. But then I swatched the matte shade and my heart skipped a beat. Look at that color. It is so incredibly perfect. I don't think I've ever seen such a perfect color. This is quite literally my favorite eyeshadow ever. But then, of course, each palette has a few duds, and in this case it was this green one over here, which actually swatches very beautifully just on your finger, and then you try and go and swatch it, and it's all patchy, it's not true to color, it's not shimmery, it's super powdery, and I mean, it doesn't blend very well either. Other than that, I love this shade, I love this shade, I love this shade, and actually, all in all, it's a very beautiful palette. It is a palette that I've used to create this look today, and I find that the shadows are super powdery. So if I touch the brush to this powder, there's going to be so much kickoff just by touching the brush that there's going to be purple eyeshadow over here, over here, over here, over here, and over here. In all of these surrounding pans, there's going to be some of this purple eyeshadow. So that happens, and that you need to be very careful about. It blends like a dream. It blends so easily, and all of these shades just work well together. I have one qualm with it. This doesn't have a medium brown shade. It doesn't have a light brown shade. No transition color and no color light enough to be a good eye contour shade, a crease shade. There is nothing of that sort. Today's eye makeup look is super easy. What I did was I applied a little bit of concealer to act as my primer, and I set it with this powder right here. So, and I applied it from the brow bone down to my lid, and I set everything so that it could create a nice even canvas for me. Then I went on ahead with my bronzer that you can see right now, and I applied that as my crease shade. I do that very often. I very often use bronzers and contour powders as crease shades because a lot of shade palettes don't have them. And that's what I did today. After doing that, I went straight into this matte purple eyeshadow that I had completely fallen in love with, and I applied it to the outer V of my eye, the outer third of my eye, with a small blending brush. And as you can see, I'm taking a very little amount of product at a time, and I'm blending. And I kept doing that till I got the color intensity that I wanted. Next, I took the same color and the same tiny brush, and I did apply it a little bit to the inner third of my eye. Very carefully. I did not want it to spread anywhere. And I took very little at a time, and I built it up slowly to get the intensity that I want. Now over here, after that, I went into this shade right here. I also use this on my brow bone, by the way. Initially, I forgot to mention that. I went into this champagne-y brow bone shade, and I did apply it with my finger just on the center of my eye. this middle third of my eye, and I blended it away with the blending brush till I got the color intensity that I want. Then I went back into the other shades and reapplied whatever had kind of blended away. As you saw, I had already got my mascara on before I started doing this, and that's because I shoot between classes and I was wearing mascara and I didn't want to take it off and create a mess around my eyes and then have to clean it up. After that, I took the NYX I Am Black Kajal and I applied a very simple line across my eyes to as an eyeliner, as a tight line, and a little bit on my waterline, just about 1/3 of the way from the outer corner to the inner, 1/3 of the way. I did apply a little bit of the matte purple under my lash line, under my lower lash line, and then that was it. This was so simple to do and it was so rewarding. I loved it and I hope you guys did too. There is nothing a lot that I can talk about this palette because the packaging is beautiful, the price is alright, the shadows are okay. I wish there was a mirror. There is no mirror in this, as you can see. But I have loads of other products that have mirrors, so I don't really mind. This is fine. And I really recommend this for anybody who's interested. I have a feeling that the other shades of this eyeshadow palette are also going to be good, but don't quote me on it. And yeah, I guess that's it. I really hope you found this review and this tutorial enjoyable and helpful. I love this palette and I'm trying to kind of convey how much I love it. I'm so satisfied with this palette. It's everything that I had hoped for. And yeah, if you like this, then go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon right next to the subscribe button, which is the notifications button, so that you can be told every time I upload as soon as I upload it. I also am now on Snapchat, so just screenshot this, scan it, add me by username, just do whatever, and follow me on Snapchat because I do daily vlogs and I let you guys be a part of my daily life outside of YouTube. I let you know what I'm doing every day, what work I have from college, etc. And also my outfits of the day, my makeup of the day, everything. So yeah, just follow me over there. So with that, I bid you guys adieu. It has been a great day shooting and I can't wait to put this all in my computer and see whether it looks nice or not. So with that, I bid you guys adieu again. I love you all and I will see you in the next one. Bye.